there. In this tutorial, I'm going to discuss about iBGP configuration. So it's advanced than eBGP, which we configured last time. Difference between iBGP and eBGP is that eBGP is totally based on the different AS numbers, but iBGP is based on same AS numbers. Means two routers could be at same AS number, could be as same autonomous number and an autonomous system number, and at eBGP each and every router will be have the different autonomous system number. The last time we learned about that when we configure eBGP, we put two routers and we put two different AS number for those, but here we provided same AS number to router 1 and router 0, and router 3 will have a different autonomous system number. Now at router 1, if you reach to the configuration, tries to show the show IP interface command. So we tries to find out that the configuration is almost same. Remember one thing, that I'm configuring this advanced configuration on GNS3. Packet tracer only support the basic configuration of BGP, so you require GNS3 or software which supports CCNP practicals. So it would be good to have a GNS3 configuration then, or GNS3 software to configuration of iBGP. Now let me configure the first command. Let me go to configuration terminal. Okay, so router BGP and then autonomous system 100. We provided 100. Now neighbor IP is 10.2. So this router have a neighbor IP is 10.2. Let me do that. Okay, 10.10.2. then remote AS. Remote AS will be 100, because this particular router 2 also have the same AS. That's the reason remote AS will be 100. Okay, now network, the loopback configuration. Two configuration needs to give its network command and then neighbor command. So neighbor command we already give, and then network command we're going to give. So this is the loopback IPs which we provided in the switch. So the configuration is 100.0. mask will be 255, the 255, the 255, the 0. Another neighbor command is 101, 101. Dot 101 dot 0 mask. Again, the mask will be class C, 24-bit. Okay, so our configuration is done. Now we need to go to router 0 and same command, configuration terminal. So terminal, we're going to give router BGP value will be 100, because the AS number reconfiguring is same. Now neighbor's IP is 10.10.1. remote AS will be 100, because R1's AS number is also 100. Now another command which we're going to give is neighbor. Another neighbor we're going to configure is 20.20.20.2, because this particular router is connected with this router. R2 router is connected with R3 router, so its IP is 20.20.20.1, 20.20.20.2. okay, so you can see that one neighbor is up. So similarly, remote AS, and that autonomous system will be different, 200. So we're done with now. Okay, now at R3, so here we configure it. In R2 we configure it. Now we're at reach to R3. Configuration terminal. Now our router BGP BGP will be between 200. Sorry, 200. Okay. Now neighbor. Neighbor's IP is 20.20.1, and then we have to provide AS number, remote AS number, remote AS number, so it's 100. So as soon as it took some time, but it will be up, and as soon as it will up, it will allow us to see a command. So let me show you the command, show IP route. So currently it's just connected. It will take some time. Once it will up, like show IP BGP, currently nothing is there, so it will be up within time, so like R2. So what we need to do exactly, what we're going to see, we're going to see show IP route, for example, the command. Now currently you can see it providing us a loopback address, and then a connected route which is directly connected. And if I show IP BGP, this is the configuration we want to see in rest of the routers. You can see the network, because this is the IP we advertise in the network, in the other routers network. So what we provided is 100.100.100.0, 101.101.101.0. This is what we just wants to provide. This is what we want to distribute, advertise. And in the router 0, at router 2, because it's up, let me show you about show IP route. Now you can see the routing is you can see it's configuring with BGP. Here also BGP means the network which we distributed, the IPs which we distributed is 100.100. It's now feed it into router 2 via BGP. You can see B means BGP here. So we advertise these IPs, and router 2 grab those information, and if I tries to get the information of BGP, then you can see about the next hop. Now router 1 have a difference because we provided that IP physically and a loopback, but here these IPs are advertised via 10.10.10.1 via our neighbor, like 101.101.101.0 is distributed by, advertised by the hop which having IP 10.10.10.1. So this is what we want to find out about the BGP. Now let me show. Now again, never is up, so let me show about the show IP route. So routing is done with. We can see we are ended with BGP, and all these IPs are now distributed from R1. And if another command I tries to run is show IP BGP, then you can see the next hop. Now very interesting thing about what we are just trying to understand with BGP, this router advertised these IP address 100.100.100.1, 101.101.100.111. This router accepted that advertisement from router 1. This router distribute that advertisement, and a router 3 accepted that loopback IPs from router 2. And this is the basic difference you will find out with each and every router. Like if you open router 2, you will find out the command about the network we are trying to advertise, network we trying to distribute. We are getting these IPs from hop. Next hop is 10.10.10.1, which is router 2's neighbor is this router. And when you open router 3, then the particular router will getting the IP from router 2 from this IP. So it's all about neighboring. It's all about what we are trying to provide. We are providing we are distributing IP, and routers are accepting and distributing those. And with the basic difference between iBGP and eBGP is that BGPs, the eBGP have each and every router have different AS number. iBGP have one AS number in more than 2 routers. So we are just differentiate both in the theme. Last time we configured eBGP, and this time we are configured iBGP. Router 2 have same AS number, router 3 have different, and last time router 1, router 2, router 3, all 3 have different AS number. Remember 100, 200 and 300. Again, the configurations of iBGP can be done in GNS3 or the software which supports CCNP practicals. I hope you learned something about iBGP. Thanks for watching.